The headlines are warning that illegal dumping could lead to higher water rates. Ivy murder accused appears in court, and Ellerton will play Premier League football next year. Welcome to Nation News for Tuesday, April the 26th, 2016. Thanks so much for joining us. Waste haulers have been warned that their illegal dumping could drive up the future price of water because of the effects of pollution. The caution came from water quality technologist at the Water Authority, Alex Eiffel, who spoke to Nation News in light of a crackdown on illegal dumping by health officials. 2 dumpers were forced to clean up areas at Bucks and Hangman's Hill in St. Thomas after they were caught in the act recently. Mr. Eiffel said that if this type of illicit waste disposal was not put to an end soon, there is the very likely possibility of water pollution. He said if the water quality is severely diminished, the authority would have to go the route of desalination or reverse osmosis, which could quadruple the cost of water. The man charged with last Saturday's murder in the Ivy has made his first appearance in court. Omar Ryan O'Neill Hurdle of 3rd Avenue, the Ivy, was remanded to prison after he was charged in the death of Dwayne Jason Omar Gooding. Mr. Gooding, who was 32, received multiple wounds, including some to the head and arms, as he made his way home on Saturday night. He died early on Sunday morning while undergoing treatment. The preliminary inquiry into the murder charge against Police Constable Ellerton Gittins is set to resume on May the 12th. The hearing will determine whether the case actually goes to trial. When hearing continued on Monday before Magistrate Christy Coffey Sargent in the District A Criminal Court, reporters were barred from the proceedings. 3 witnesses are reported to have given evidence on the day. Mr. Gittins is charged with the murder of Selwyn Blues Knight at Dash Road in Bank Hall on May the 15th last year, and also with endangering the life of Mr. Knight's son, Junior. The industrial relations climate needs to settle down, says Minister of Commerce Domville Innes. The minister was responding to a question from the audience during a St. James South branch meeting on Sunday regarding government's non-payment of a subvention to the Congress of Trade Unions and Staff Associations. Mr. Innes said members should look after the costs incurred by the organization. He acknowledged the trade unions had done a lot to transform Barbados, but when they were wrong, they needed to be told.
Had it not been for the trade unions, I don't think this economy would have developed the way we developed over the years. So don't get it wrong. They have made an immense contribution to the economic and social development of Barbados. But it does not mean that their conduct today is always right. No. That's my point. And we must not be afraid to stand up and say to them that you are wrong. When they are wrong, they're wrong. And what I detest in this country is that at the drop of a hat, the first thing you want to do is shut down the port, shut down the airport. And my position is very simple when it comes to that. My man, I ain't paying you a blind cent. Precisely. Not a penny, not a yen. No. They will curse me till the cow come home. I'm not bothered. This country needs to settle down.
The lending company Signia Financial is reporting an increase in profits of 12% in the financial year ending last December 31st. The annual report said that despite personal tax increases by the government, Signia was able to increase loan advances to $170 million, a 4% rise. The company was also able to attract greater deposits on the back of paltry interest rates at commercial banks. Signia says it expects good results this year as well. A delegation from Suriname has flown back home after a trip to Barbados to drum up business. The group included representatives from government and the private sector in Suriname, which is a member of CARICOM. A spokesman, Gilbert Van Dyke, described the mission as successful when he spoke to Nation News hours before the delegation returned home.
We have a program going on in cooperation with Caribbean Development Bank, which is called Export Readiness, and the main purpose is to get 30 Surinamese companies export ready and export and starting to export to the Trinidadian and Barbadian market. We do that in close cooperation with a lead consultant, which is Next Connects. That's a company that has been hired by the Suriname Business Development Center. Furthermore, we have a wide range of products coming out from the agriculture sector, and we would like to explore the opportunities.
Sport. In football, St. George will have representation in their local Premier League next year. Ellerton have booked their promotion spot early, as 4 rounds of matches still have to be played in Division 1. On Monday night, Ellerton beat Pody Spring 2-1 to move to 48 points, 9 clear of Youth Milan. Ellerton narrowly missed promotion last year, losing out on goal difference to Belfield. In the Premier League, Paradise have returned to the top on goal difference with a 3-2 victory over Rendezvous. Paradise now have 30 points, the same as UWI Blackbirds, but have scored 3 more goals. Defending champions Defence Force Sports are on third on 29 after edging Britain's-Hill 4-3. Pinelands earned their second point of the season after a 3-all draw with Empire. And finally, a truly modern tale. This is, after a short marriage and even faster divorce, 2 players in the US Women's NBA have finally hashed out their child support issues. An Arizona judge has ordered Brittany Griner to pay Glory Johnson about 5,000 Barbados dollars a month in child support for the twins to which Johnson gave birth. Although Griner has no biological ties to the twins, they were conceived through IVF while the couple were married. The 2 women wed on May the 8th, 2015, but 4 weeks later, Griner filed for an annulment, charging that Johnson had cheated on her with a man. And that's Nation News for Tuesday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Midweek Nation on Wednesday or subscribe to our e-paper.